86% of middle-income Americans have been impacted by the pandemic. And what they're most worried about is what they were worried about before, but probably more so now, making sure they can pay their bills, pay their mortgage, avoid too much credit card debt. And obviously there's anxiety that's understandable.
Let me tell you how Tithe the Tithe began. Clearly there was a lot of concern and, dare I say, even fear, some panic of what COVID would do. What would our numbers, specifically, let's be honest, would our giving go down? And in the very first 2 weeks of worship online, our giving was up almost 25-30%, but that we were demanded to give that away. And that's when Tithe the Tithe entered my spirit as an idea of, here's how we do it. Let's take at least 10% every week, because we're about 10 to 20% over, and just give it away. Just give it away. I find a way to do that.
I'm like, what in God's name are we doing? Like, this is not the time to give it up. This is the time that we hold back. But what I've learned is that when you open up your hands to God, God can bless you. He takes with an open hand, and God gives into an open hand.
In this darkest hour, loving members of Alfred Street Baptist Church extended your hands with an enormously generous gift that made it possible for Hopkins House to keep our staff paid until federal help arrived. For this, we are enormously grateful.
Your Tithe the Tithe initiative has been so amazing and has such a great impact on so many lives since it began in April. Guest House is honored and blessed to have been chosen recipient of your generosity.
It's been a dream of mine for many years that everyone be able to have technology at the house. Alfred Street, we love you to the moon and back.
I want to tell you, thank you and the Alfred Street family, Dr. Howard John Wesley, for your favorable generosity toward our church amid our renovations.
We are the board members of the Donna M. Saunders Foundation for Breast Cancer Awareness and Support, and we stand here today humbly and gratefully thankful for this $15,000 donation that you granted us to help breast cancer patients. So from the bottom of our hearts, we say, thank you!
Blissing, that's a new word that I started to use, blissing. Blissful things have been coming to people that you have no idea even ever existed.
It is very exciting that we have now surpassed the mark of $1 million that we've been able to sow back into the community and support those efforts.
And we've been able to give and bless people in ways that we could not individually in our homes or even as a church through our own programming. We've been able to touch more people outside the church during COVID than we did at the height of our programming while we were in the building.